For I see in this reaper a vague figure fighting like a devil in the midst of the heat to get to the end of his task. I see in him the image of death. In a sense, that humanity might be the wheat he is reaping. But there is nothing sad in this death. It goes its way in broad daylight, with the sun flooding everything with a light of pure gold. I think it will be one of those you keep at home. It is an image of death as the great book of nature speaks of it. But what I have sought is the almost smiling. It is all yellow, except a line of violet hills, a pale, fair yellow. I'm sending you my own portrait. You must look at it for some time. You will see, I hope, that my face is much calmer, though it seems to me that my look is vaguer than before. I've tried to make it simple. The olives with a white cloud and a background of mountains, as well as the moonrise and the night effect, are exaggerations from the point of view of arrangement. Their lines are warped as in old wood. The olives are more in character, as in the other study, and I try to express the time of day when you see the green rose beetles and the cicadas flying about in the heat. Unfortunately, there are no vineyards here. But for that, I should have done nothing else this autumn. On the other hand, the olive trees are very characteristic, and I'm struggling to catch them. They are old silver, sometimes with more blue in them, sometimes greenish, bronzed, fading white above a soil which is yellow, pink, violet-tinted or orange, to dull red ochre. Very difficult, though. Very difficult. But that suits me, and induces me to work wholly in gold or silver. And perhaps one day I shall do a personal impression of them, like what the sunflowers were for the yellow. Altogether, it is difficult to leave a country before you have done something to prove that you have felt and loved it. For the moment, I'm working on a picture of a path between the mountains and a little brook forcing its way between the stones. The rocks are of a plain violet grey or pink, with here and there palm bushes in a kind of broom, which has all kinds of colours, and the brook in the foreground, white and foaming like soapsuds, and farther on reflecting the blue sky. It is basically true that a painter as a man is too absorbed in what his eyes see, and is not sufficiently master of the rest of his life. Please, ask Mr. Aurier not to write any more articles on my painting. Insist upon this, that to begin with he is mistaken about me, since I'm too overwhelmed with grief to be able to face publicity. Success is about the worst thing that can happen. I've led too hard a life to die for it, or to lose the power to work. My surroundings here begin to weigh on me more than I can say. My word, I have been patient for more than a year. I need air. I feel overwhelmed with boredom and grief. This morning I saw the country again. What things I still could have done here. It would be ungrateful to curse the Midi. I leave it with great grief. With a handshake in thought, your brother, Vincent.